Cantos 61 to 63 of Book 3 of the Ramayana of Valmiki, translated by Ralph T.H. Griffith. This LibriVox recording is in the public domain. Recording by Ob123. Canto 61. Rama's Lament. As Rama sought his leafy cot, through his left eye keen throbbing shot, his wonted strength his frame forsook, and all his body reeled and shook. Still on those dreadful signs he thought, sad omens with disaster fraught. And from his troubled heart he cried, "Oh, may no ill my spouse betide!" Longing to gauge at Sita's face, he hastened to his dwelling place. Then sinking 'neath his misery's weight, he looked and found it desolate. Tossing his mighty arm on high, he sought her with an eager cry. From spot to spot he wildly ran, each corner of his home to scan. He looked, but Sita was not there. His cot was desolate and bare. Like streamlet in the winter frost, the glory of her lilies lost. With leafy tears the sad trees wept, as a wild wind their branches swept. Mourned bird and deer, and every flower drooped fainting round the lonely bower. The sylvan deities had fled, the spot where all the light was dead, where hermit coats of skin displayed, and piles of sacred grass were laid. He saw, and maddened by his pain, cried in lament again, again, "Where is she, dead or torn away, lost or some hungry giant's prey? Or did my darling chance to rove for fruit and blossoms through the grove? Or has she sought the pool or reel, her picture from the wave to feel?" His eager eyes on fire with pain, he roamed about with maddened brain. Each grove and glade he searched with care. He sought, but found no Sita there. He wildly rushed from hill to hill, from tree to tree, from reel to reel. As bitter war his bosom rent, still Rama roamed with fond lament. "O sweet Kadamba, say, has she, who loved thy bloom, been seen by thee? If thou have seen her face most fair, say, gentle tree, I pray thee, where? O bell tree, with thy golden fruit, round as her breast, no more be mute. Where is my radiant darling, gay in silk, that mocks thy glossy spray? O Arjun, say, where is she now, who loved to touch thy scented bough? Do not thy graceful friend forget, but tell me, is she living yet? Speak, Basil, thou must surely know, for like her limbs thy branches show. Most lovely in thy fair array of twining plant and tender spray, sweet Tila, fairest of the trees, melodious with the hum of bees, where is my darling Sita, tell, the dame who loved thy flowers so well? Ashoka, act thy gentle part, named Heartsease, give me what thou art. To these sad eyes my darling show, and free me from this load of woe. O palm, in rich ripe fruitage dressed, round as the beauties of her breast, if thou have heart to know and feel, my peerless consort's fate reveal. Hast thou, rose apple, chanced to view my darling bride with golden hue? If thou have seen her, quickly speak, where is the dame I wildly seek? O glorious Casia, thou art gay with all thy loveliest bloom to-day. Where is my dear, who loved to hold in her full lap thy flowery gold? To many a tree and plant beside, to jasmine, mango, sal, he cried, "Say, hast thou seen, O gentle dear, the fawn-eyed Sita wandering here? It may be that my love has strayed to sport with fawns beneath the shade. If thou, great elephant, have seen my darling of the lovely mien, whose rounded limbs are soft and fine, as is that lissom trunk of thine, of noblest of wildest creatures, show where is the dame thou needs must know. O tiger, hast thou chanced to see my darling? Very fair is she. Cast all thy fear away, declare, where is my moon-faced darling, where? There, darling of the lotus eye, I see thee, and it is vain to fly. Wilt thou not speak, dear love? I see thy form half hidden by the tree. Stay, if thou love me, Sita, stay. In pity cease thy heartless play. Why mark me now? Thy gentle breast has never prone to cruel jest. It is vain behind yon bush to steal, thy slimmering silks thy path reveal. Fly not, mine eyes pursue thy way, for pity's sake, dear Sita, stay. Ah me, my words are vain, my gentle love is lost or slain. How could her tender bosoms part, her husband on his home return? Ah no, my love is surely dead, fierce giants on her flesh have fed, rending the soft limbs of their prey, when I, her lord, was far away. That moon-bright face, that polished brow, red lips, bright teeth, what are they now? Alas, my darling's shapely neck, she loved with chains of gold to deck. That neck, that marked the sandal scent, the ruthless fiends have grasped and rent. Alas, it was vain those arms to raise, soft as the young tree's tenderest praise. Ah, dainty meal for giants' lips, where arms and quivering finger-tips. Ah, she who counted many a friend, was left for fiends to seize and rend, was left by me without defence from ravening giants' violence. O Lakshman of the arm of might, say, is my darling love in sight? O dearest Sita, where art thou? Where is my darling consort now? Thus, as he cried in wild lament, from grove to grove the mourner went. Here for a moment sank to rest, then started up and onward pressed. Thus roaming on like one distraught, still for his vanished love he sought. He searched in wood and hill and glade, by rock and brook and wild cascade. Through groves with restless step he sped, and left no spot unvisited. Through lawns and woods of vast extent, still searching for his love, he went, with eager steps and fast. For many a weary hour he toiled, still in his fond endeavour foiled, yet hoping to the last. Canto 62. Rama's Lament. When all the toil and search was vain, he sought his leafy home again. It was empty still, all scattered lay the seeds of grass in disarray. He raised his shapely arms on high, and spoke aloud with bitter cry. "Where is the metal dame?" he said. "Oh, whither has my darling fled? Who can have borne away my dame, or feasted on her tender frame? If, Sita, hidden by some tree, thou joyest still to mock at me, cease, cease thy cruel sport, and take compassion, or my heart will break. Bethink thee, love, the gentle fawns, with whom thou play'st on the lawns, impatient for thy coming, wait, with streaming eyes disconsolate. Reft of my love, I needs must go, hence to the shades weighed down by woe. The king, our sire, will see me there, and cry, O perjured Rama, where is thy fate, that thou canst speed from exile ere the time decreed? Ah, Sita, whither hast thou fled, and left me here disquieted, a hapless mourner, reft of hope, too feeble with my woe to cope? Even thus indignant glory flies, the wretch who stains his soul with lies. If thou, my love, art lost to view, I in my woe must perish too." Thus Rama, by his grief distraught, wept for the wife he vainly sought. And Lakshman, whose fraternal breast longed for his weal, the chief addressed, whose soul gave away beneath the pain, when all his eager search was vain, like some great elephant who stands sinking upon the treacherous sands. Not yet, O wisest chief, despair, renew thy toil with utmost care. This noble hill, where trees are green, has many a cave and dark ravine. The mighty lady, day by day, delighted in the woods to stray. Deep in the grove she wanders still, or walks by blossom-covered rill, or fish-loved river stealing through tall clusters of the dark bamboo, or else the dame with arch design, to prove thy mood, O prince, and mine, far in some sheltering thicket lies, to frighten ere she meet our eyes. Then come, renew thy labour, trace the lady to her lurking place, and search the wood from side to side, to know where Sita loves to bide. Collect thy thoughts, O royal chief, nor yield to unavailing grief. Thus Laxman, by attention steered, to fresh attempts his brothers spurred, and Rama, as he ceased, began, with Lakshman's aid, each spot to scan. In eager search their way they took, through wood, over hill, by pool and brook. They roamed each mount, nor spared to seek, on ridge and crag and towering peak. They sought the dame in every spot, but all in vain, they found her not. Above, below, on every side, they ranged the hill, and Rama cried, O Lakshman, O my brother still, no trace of Sita on the hill. Then Lakshman, as he roamed the wood, beside his glorious brother stood, and while fierce grief his bosom burned, this answer to the chief returned: Thou, Rama, after toil and pain, wilt meet the mighty dame again, as Vishnu, while his might subdued, his empire of the earth renewed. Then Rama cried in mournful tone, his spirit by his woe overthrown. The wood is searched from side to side, no distant spot remains untried, no lilied pool, no streamlet where the lotus buds are fresh and fair. Our eyes have searched the hill with all his caves and every waterfall, but not yet I find my wife, more precious than the breath of life. As thus he mourned his vanished dame, a mighty trembling seized his frame, and by overpowering grief assailed, his troubled senses reeled and failed. Too great to bear his misery grew, and many a long hard sigh he drew. Then, as he wept and sobbed and sighed, O Sita, O my love, he cried. Then Lakshman, joining palm to palm, tried every art his woe to calm. But Rama in his anguish heard, or heeded not, one soothing word. Still for his spouse he mourned, and, shrill, rang out his lamentation still. Canto 63. Rama's Lament. Thus for his wife in vain he sought. Then, his sad soul with pain distraught, the hero of the lotus eyes filled all the air with frantic cries. Overpowered by love's strong influence, he his absent wife still seemed to see, and thus with accents weak and faint, renewed with tears his wild complaint. Thou, fairer than their bloom, my spouse, art hidden by Asoka boughs. Those blooms have power to banish care, but now they drive me to despair. Thine arms are like the plantain stem, why let the plantain cover them? Thou art not hidden, my love, thy feet betray thee in thy dark retreat. Thou runnest in thy girlish sport, to flowery trees thy dear resort. But cease, oh cease, my love, I pray, to vex me with thy cruel play. Such mockery in a holy spot, where hermits dwell, beseems thee not. Ah, now I see thy fickle mind, to scornful mood too much inclined. Come, large-eyed beauty, I implore, lone is the cot so dear before. No, she is slain by giants, they have stolen or devoured their prey. Or surely at my mournful cry, my darling to her lord would fly. O Lakshman, see those troops of deer, in each sad eye there gleams a tear. Those looks of war too clearly say, my consort is the giant's prey. O noblest, fairest of the fair, where art thou, best of women, where? This day will dark Kaikeyi find fresh triumph for her evil mind, when I, who with my Sita came, return alone without my dame. But never can I return to see those chambers where my queen should be, and hear the scornful people speak of Rama as a coward weak. For mine will be the coward's shame, who let the foeman steal his dame. How can I seek my home or brook upon the Deha's king to look? How listen when he bids me tell, my wanderings over, that all is well? He, when I meet his eager view, will mark that Sita comes not too. And when he hears the mournful tale, his wildered senses will reel and fail. O Dasarath, will he cry, blessed in thy mansion in the sky. Never to that town my steps shall bend, that town which Bharat's arms defend, for even the blessed homes above would seem a waste without my love. Leave me, my brother, here, I pray, to fair Ayodhya bend thy way. Without my love I cannot bear to live 1 hour in blank despair. Round Bharat's neck thy fond arms twine, and greet him with these words of mine. Dear brother, still the power retain, and over the land as monarch reign. With salutation next incline before thy mother, his and mine. Still, brother, to my words attend, and with all care its dame befriend. To my dear mother's ear relate my mournful tale and Sita's fate. Thus Rama gave his sorrow vent, and from a heart which anguish rent, mourned for his wife in loud lament, her of the glorious hair. From Lakshman's cheek the colour fled, and over his heart came sudden dread, sick, faint, and sore disquieted, by woe too great to bear. End of Cantos 61, 62, and 63.